Two very exciting things happening in this video. One is you guys are gonna get to see the Spec R push to its limits around the compound to see what lap time it does and how it stacked up against the Spec S. And you guys are gonna get to see the new color for the S15 we are building. I'll tell you right now, I'm a sucker for OEM colors. This time, we took an OEM color from a newer Nissan, specifically the R35 GTR. I love the green S15. I feel like the pearls and the metallics really pull out all the body lines that the S15 has. So the R35's blazed metallic orange seemed like a cool fit. Ray and Josh have been absolutely killing the paint and bodywork process on this build and have been capturing it for you guys to see. Enjoy.
Trying to get this to Orlando for FD,
which is tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah, we've been. That's where we're at right now. So still need a lot more work to do. But
it's kind of a car.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting all the pieces together. So hopefully tomorrow morning we assemble everything.
Yeah. It looks awesome, dude. Yeah. Really good job.
Thank you.
Dude, the contrast of the orange to the black looks insane.
Yeah.
Like, man, that looks so good. It's a shame that like you can't see it when the wheels are on the car, but dude, this is so good. I kind of want to give away the green one. I think the orange is a little more my style. God, color's sick. You haven't wet sanded it yet either, have you? Dude, that's pretty crazy. Did you do something differently?
We've been using the anti-static gun.
Does that help a lot?
Yeah, it helps a lot to keep some of that dust off of it. It just makes it so it's not static, so nothing sticks to it. We did have a little bit of dirt on the other corner window, just because like we didn't remove it, so it's just kind of a hit or miss sometimes. But that'll wipe that out. So.
This is insane.
It has so much depth to it.
I know.
I'm excited to see it in the sunlight.
Yeah.
It pops. Yeah.
This video that you guys are watching is sponsored by BetterHelp, and they are one of our key partners that help make all the crazy stuff that we do possible. In my life, running a business and also being a professional driver, and on top of that, being someone who's heavily involved in social media, you can imagine that mental health is as important as ever to me. But no matter what you guys do, what you're involved in, mental health is so important, and it's something that's not talked about enough. BetterHelp is there to connect you to a licensed therapist that is there to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. You've got friends that are there for you, you've got family, but sometimes what you're going through might involve them, and it's so good to have a third party. And through BetterHelp, you can talk to them on a phone, computer, video chat, messaging, however you are the most comfortable is the best way to get started talking to a therapist. You just go to their site, use my link, betterhelp.com/AdamLZ, answer a few questions, and they're gonna match you to a professional that has years of experience helping people that have struggles just like whatever you're going through. Let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist that can support you. Use my link, betterhelp.com/AdamLZ, and you can enjoy a special discount for your first month. You can do it all from the comfort of your own home. I wanna give a massive thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video, and I look forward to hearing your guys' success stories of working with them. In the video where we revealed the Spec S that is now our giveaway car, I wanted to do a lap with this to be able to compare the time of a Spec R around the compound with a Spec S, but it downports, so we didn't get to. Now, the sad but exciting truth of what is about to happen is this is the first and the last time I will drive this car for a while. It sucks that I'm basically pulling the drivetrain out of this car that I've waited 2 years for, but it's also a good thing because that's gonna kind of push me to build the car faster. So once this comes out, we'll tear this engine bay down, this engine bay will get painted, and then this car is going to get my VVL SR20 that I've been sitting on from Mazworks forever. I got that engine originally intended to put it in the shell that I wound up selling to Jimmy, but the engine wound up being finished after I'd already sold the car. So it's been waiting for this, and I'm really excited. The SR20 being one of my favorite engines in the world. This is like the ultimate edition, most badass version of any SR20 you can do, and it's gonna go in this car. So we'll enjoy it with this setup, and then we're gonna pull it out because we know this is a good working setup, refresh it, put it in the giveaway car, but let's see what it can do first. Banana. I got banana on my chin. Go away, banana. Got my heat wave vices on. We're ready to have some fun. Ice cold AC. Let's go. Spec R, yellow, S15. Some say it's faster when it's yellow. I say it's mellow when it's jello. Hello. All right. She seems a little lazy. Old turbo. How will it feel? The world may never know. You guys will though. All right. Oh, the tires don't have a lot of grip. Car's decently fast though. Kind of peppy. It definitely feels stickier than the Spec S, that's for sure. Oh, there's a tool hanging around in the trunk. Open diff? Or the diff just opened a little bit. I don't need to downshift at first, so that's a huge win. Oh, that was not expected. Well, it's nice not having to downshift into first gear there, or upshift to third, I mean. Overall, it felt like a pretty good lap. That diff opening up though was kind of annoying, but carrying a lot more speed, a lot more power, throttle. I wonder what that is sliding around in the trunk. I should probably figure that out. It sounds like a spare tool.
Very rich.
It's rich?
Yeah.
You know what that means? It's probably got boost leak.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, MAF car, dude. When you have a boost leak on a MAF car, it means that it thinks that it's getting more air than it is, so it adds more fuel than it should.
Right.
It's like black smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a pain to boost leak test. I mean, if it's rich, it's probably not that bad. The tires are going to be the limiting factor more than the power.
Yeah.
So.
It looks cool.
Yeah, feels good. All right, new challenge. While I do my fastest lap, I also need to freestyle rap. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. You already know. Chilling in a yellow S15. Oh ho, ho ho ho. I'm Santa Claus. Catch me pulling up in your hood, breaking all the laws. I got no cause. I'm full of drawers, and in my drawers I got drawers and socks and lots of rocks. You can't catch me, and I can't stop. Good news is my brakes are big and my pants are small. Catch me pulling up to your world with all my friends till the end of eternity. Pregnant girl, call it maternity. Whoa! That's really, really hard to try to do that while focusing on driving, but it's a good challenge. Keeps things exciting. Let the record hold. I don't think that's a great rap. That was more of a poetry slam, if you will. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pulling up in an S15, y'all know. Oh, that was a little boggy, kind of a little bit slow. Catch me doing my fast lap with a crap rap, pulling up with a trash bag full of bad, sad decisions, pulling up with my instruments like precision. You should listen while I'm drifting. Catch me going, third gear shifting. It's not necessary, and back to 2. Coming around the corner, what am I gonna do? The tires are getting greasy, oh no, oh no. Santa Claus is coming, ho, ho, ho. Watch me go real fast, real slow. And that lap time was not the best, I think. It's pretty challenging to try to do that while I'm driving, but it's a new fun thing for me, I think. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hopefully this lap is fast and not slow. The turbo felt like it bogged a little. Pulling up, my dog went piddled on my rug. Shoulder shrug. It's got a yellow spot now, man. What the, you know? I just bleeped out the swear word by saying nothing. You pulling up to the compound, you better not be fronting. I'm drifting around trees, see me always stunting. Putting tires in the drops, I can't stop. You see me, I got bops, my rap's clean, my whip's mean. See me pulling up with a smile like Charlie Sheen. Call it 2.5 stepdads, stepbrothers. Catch me pulling up, getting reactions from your mother. Bars! As I understeer into the side of Mars. Even if that wasn't the fastest lap, we're taking it because I just tried to freestyle while I was driving and I think it actually came out half decent. And I don't want to do it again because it's not going to be that good.
Okay, Slim Shady.
They call me Lightning Yellow Fellow.
Okay.
That's my new rap name. Catch me on SoundCloud. I'm a YouTuber. Of course I'm going to drift the car. But I'll admit, I think it was almost more fun to slide the Spec S than it was the Spec R.
Really?
Yeah, dude, the Spec S was like a handful and I was really working it. This one was it's kind of weirdly laggy. I wanna smoke test it before we pull the engine, but we didn't have time to do it before the lap. Either way, I got to have some fun. Probably will be one of the only times I drift it, because when we're done with it, this is gonna be like a show car. I'll probably still drift it. Who am I kidding? Surprisingly, it barely beat the Spec S. So if you're on the fence about buying a Spec R or a Spec S and you have a compound where you're looking to set quick lap times, it might not be worth the extra spend for the Spec S because the Spec R came in at a 33.39, not even a tenth of a second faster. So obviously, as we've learned, tires probably the biggest determining factor of whether a car's fast or not around here, because if it's loose, it ain't fast. And all the top cars up here had pretty sticky tires. So in the perfect world, we would put the same tires on both cars, but we're YouTubers. What do you expect? All right, so we've actually got two sets of wheels we're gonna do a quick unboxing on. One is for my personal S15 and one is for the giveaway orange S15. Both wheels are pretty spicy. I'm gonna let you guys guess which are for which at first and then I'll tell you. Also, at this point, this is a great time for me to subtly remind you to hit that little thumbs up button on the video. I know you hate when I ask it, but I hate when I forget to ask it. All right. Check out what we got. I want to give a shout out to 3-Piece US on these as well. They made it very easy. They sent me all the specs that were in stock and gave me a pretty good deal on these. This is none other than a Workmeister. Ooh, I kind of like the black hardware.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
At first I wanted to do gold. So essentially, I wanted the same wheels that I used to run on my green S15 and that I've also had on my cream S13. This is just a little bit less aggressive spec. Stock body S15s, I was a little bit overzealous and was hoping I fit 10.5s. 9.5 is the way to go. So this is a 9.5 22 squared all around. And then we have these ones that I actually got used in Japan. These are a set of SSR SP1s, which ironically look extremely similar to the Meister. Both wheels, I think I like Meisters look a little bit better, but SSR is still cool. The reason why I got these, they're actually really cheap. They're still in really good shape and they're pretty high offset. So this is actually a 10, yikes. This is actually a 10 plus 40. So this is a little bit more stancy and this will go on the giveaway orange S15 because that car is probably only make like 400 horsepower, whereas my VVL SR is probably gonna be making like 600. So I'm hoping with a 10 plus 40, I'll be able to fit a bigger tire instead of like a 225 or 235, like a 255 or a 265. Still under stock fenders because I'm not gonna wide body that thing. So not crazy about the face, but we can always change that. Pretty cool that it's engraved and everything. Yeah, we'll mock these up, see how they're gonna look. The idea was to kind of go with a little bit of a creamsicle dream, you know? I think they'll look good.
Yeah.
Let's see what we're working with.
Oh yeah.
Is it gonna work?
Oh yeah. And the black hardware on it's really cool too.
The fitment's perfect.
Really?
Yeah, I think once the wheel goes in.
Oh yeah.
Dang, this thing's gonna look so cool. This is, I know I say this every time, but I think the Signal Green F80 was really good.
Yeah.
But this car I think is going to be, I don't say the most built car we've ever done, but the most car I would really want to keep. Sounds strange. It's basically going to be a nicer version of my green S15 street car stock body.
Yeah, if you guys are gonna have to pry this giveaway out of this guy's hands.
I did think about that. So ethically, I think it's bad, but this is one of those cars where, like, if someone won it, I would really want to persuade them to take the cash instead of the car.
Yeah.
So I could keep it, but then it would always be like I was that weird guy that kept the giveaway car.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to do that. So maybe I should make it less nice. I haven't even shown the interior yet. You guys will see it at FD Orlando. This is what happens when I have mental space to think about a build and actually like try to make it really cool. This can be really good. One of the convenient things about building an S15 is I have plentiful spares, especially when it comes to taillights from this car over here. These are not OE tails, which is weird because I feel like I would only like OE tails, but the red clear D-Max tails, my favorite on S15s. I feel like this is almost like what a stock S15 should look like to me.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot wait to show the interior. Part of me wants to put a teaser on the screen, but I want to like show it all together at once.
Yeah.
But you guys will see it at FD. I feel like I need to mention this. You guys have seen it in the background. I think this might be one of the oldest cars that I've bought and waited to ship over. This is my yellow Evo 5 from Australia. I want to give a massive thank you to Luke Fink for storing this car for many years through all the changes he's had in life, and to Jason from Keep It Reef for organizing transport and helping me enjoy it for one last time in Australia during the last LZ World Tour stop. What the plans are for this car originally was just to kind of enjoy. Unfortunately, looking at it now, I'm a stickler for paint, and it looks like the Australian sun probably did a number on this thing. The hood looks very faded. Basically all the panels up onto even the roof look crazy faded. I don't know if it's the clear. I don't know if it's the paint. Maybe it's the clear. That's a technique, right?
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda? Because it looks a little bit better when you do that? Yeah, that was kind of gross. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna do what I like to do when I get a car. It's not the best thing to do because you should really correct a whole car. I grab my little Griot's hybrid micro polisher, I hit a spot, and I see, okay, is the paint gonna come back or does it need a respray? And I really hope this car doesn't need a respray. I knew that it needed a touch up here, and I knew that down here it was not blended well, but will the whole car need a respray? I'll be very sad if so, but it's still a Dandelion Evo, which makes me happy. Now I should really be clay barring the car, and I should be like correcting the whole thing, so this is just not ideal test spot. Bro.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. It's like
Look
the
at
top.
that.
It's like the top layer of the clear oxidized from the Australian sun.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
This is going to be the most incredible paint correction I've never done. Holy guacamole! That's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, take a step back and look at the difference.
Oh, I know. Well, I turn the ISO down on the camera. You can see it clear as day.
Wow. My goodness.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
I'm gonna say now this car will actually be pretty mint. It looks like in shipping this got a little damaged here. I don't know how I'm gonna necessarily fix that. That's a little sad. But other than that, oh, I just wanna see.
Now
This is. I did this with one of my FCs because I was like, is the paint gonna come back? And it started coming back, and I was just like, ooh, I want to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
But then I realized I don't have time for anything, except I've been making time for guitar lately. I'm
Yeah.
trying to. We'll see if we could do an Adam LZ guitar reveal in a couple months once I get a little bit better. I'm still trying to figure out how to play Iron Man. I'm almost there. I'm like, you know, like the dun, 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 dun. That's where I'm at right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't figured the dun, dun,
You're
dun.
getting there.
Yeah, I got the first 3 notes. Dude, that makes me so much happier. I've been so sad staring at this car.
Yeah, that's a pretty crazy difference.
Ooh, that's incredible.
Happy Adam.
Very happy. Very sad that I've been struggling finding some packages. I've been trying to get some stuff done on the orange S15. Today's not been the day with some packages.
Yeah.
We'll get her together, but unfortunately I don't think in this video you guys are going to see it on the ground on the wheels like I really wanted to. But it still looks pretty incredible on the lift.
It does.
We got a long night ahead of us getting that S15 back together and making it look like a complete car. Originally the goal was to have it running for FD Orlando, or at least have an engine in it, but seeing as we didn't pull the engine from the yellow car yet, that's not gonna happen, but you'll still get to see kind of what it's gonna look like in final form, which I'm super excited about, but not as excited as I am to rip FD Orlando Speed World in my E36. I don't think I've ever driven that bank with the E36, but I've driven it at the Clutch Kickers bank track over at the Freedom Factory. It was super fun, so I'm looking forward to a good weekend. We're gonna put on a show. I'm stoked I got my little nitrous now, and I hope you guys are excited, and I'll see some of you there. Thank you.